made out of aluminum, okay? Let's do a strength test on this light, okay? You ready? Oh. Hi everyone, welcome to Pal to Tech. Back in September of last year, Neewer was kind enough to send out to us the NL660 LED video light to test out and review. But just like always, this review is completely unbiased. I am not being paid by Neewer to do this review. Now that I've had about 5 months to test and use the unit in a variety of shooting situations, I feel that I'm finally ready to report to you what I think about it. There's already a gazillion reviews of this light and other video lights all over the place on YouTube. You know, where they go over all the detailed specs and extreme details of this and that, and I get bored going into every single little spec. You know, you can read that somewhere. It's not, you don't need a video on it. So let's cut straight to the chase and I will tell you what I think, kind of just boom. In short, I really like this light, and for the price of about $110, I think it's a great bargain for how versatile it is. In fact, I like using the light so much, I went out and purchased 2 more of them. In fact, one of them right now is in my studio. It's right there, and the other is, well, right here. So, first thing off, it comes in this nice case right here, Velcro strap. So the light itself is right here. I'll tell you something, this is a very solid light. Made out of aluminum, okay? Let's do a strength test on this light, okay? You ready? Oh, it's really solid. It has barn doors made out of aluminum. I'm not banging anything more against my head today. All right, barn doors made of aluminum, there they are. In addition to the light, you get a power cord to plug it in, which is really nice. So it has an AC cord. And what's really cool about it is it also takes the NPF batteries. So if you have these Sony NPF batteries here, you can choose any size you want. And on the back, you can plug the batteries right in and power it with the NPF batteries. So that's a really nice feature of it. If you get this light as a kit, they have a remote control for it, which can control a number of lights on different channels. You can increase the brightness, change the color temperature, and so forth. So that's what this is. There's a little switch that when you press it down, out comes a diffuser. So you got this little diffuser right here. You see that? So you can have a diffuser, put it in there, and then this little latch will hold it into place. So that's really nice. This gets about 4 hours or so of battery power, which is really nice. And there's a switch, I don't know if you can see it right kind of on the back here. One direction turns it on with the battery. The other turns it on when you have the AC power cord plugged in. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the power. There it is. Okay, not a bad little thing, very portable. Okay, so here it is. This is now the only light source, is this video light. Wow, this is kind of a different look, isn't it, for Pal to Tech? Anyhow, the only other light on in the studio is the TV in the background. That's it. So this is the sole source of lighting. Okay, I'm using the remote control here to turn the light down. I can turn it down, and I can turn it all the way up to 100%. Changing the color temperature is quite easy. Just use the remote. This unit has 660 bulbs. 330 of them are daylight at 5600 Kelvin. 330 of them are warmer at around 3200 Kelvin. Let's get the studio back to like normal lighting here. CRI stands for Color Rendering Index. What that means is the higher the CRI number, the better the light output is at color rendering. You generally want to get a light that has a CRI rating of 95 and above. This light has a CRI rating of 96, and for $100 a light or $110 a light, that's pretty good. One of the things that I really like about the light is the display on the back. Take a look at this. So here you have your percentage at the top showing you your color temperature as well. The top dial simply increases the brightness of the light. The bottom dial, the temperature. Okay, now I'm going to show you my favorite feature about this light. Come with me. Now, if you look over here, that's the newer light right here. This is an aperture. One of the things that's interesting, if you have both batteries plugged in and one of them dies or one of them falls out, that's it for the light. It will not work with only one Sony NPF battery. Check this out. So here, we turn the light all the way up. I have two batteries. Let's say one of them dies. Light still works. How cool is that? If this were the aperture light, that would be it. I couldn't use it, but I can take one out, I can swap it out, and it's just going the whole time. Okay, there's a couple of ergonomic things we should discuss with this light. First off, barn doors. Let's talk barn doors. The only problem is when this thing is on a light stand and you want to tilt the light down, let's say you're shooting product or something and you want to tilt it down and have the barn doors open. This is as far down as it can tilt. You see that? This is with the barn door on it. Now, you can take the barn doors off by unscrewing these 4 screws with a screwdriver. I mean, that's easy. You can take them off. However, let's say you don't want to take them off and you want 3 out of 4 of the barn doors, right? You want to get rid of this one barn door. You can do that. You need a screwdriver, and there's these tiny little microscopic screws. They're in the back, 1, 2, they're Phillips head. You just take them off, and now, see that? So it goes down. If I'm shooting product, I'm gonna have this thing aiming down. Or let's say it's up here, you know, serving as a rim light, okay? You're gonna wanna tilt it down a little bit. So you can do it. My only, not gripe, but my suggestion for improvement would be to make it easier to remove one or more of the barn doors. Right now, it's really easy to take the entire panel off. That's all 4 of them, but it would be nice to be able to take off just one door without having to whip out a screwdriver. It would be nice to have some kind of clamp thing. I can just take it right off. The other suggestion for improvement, not a fan of this remote. It works and it pairs really quickly, but it's confusing because you have off right here. See that? And I'm constantly pressing that to turn the light off, but actually off I think is here. I think the buttons could be better labeled. It's like they got a generic remote control and just kind of made it work. And I think they need to put labels on this thing so that, and just kind of, I don't know, color coded or just do something to make it just so that I don't have to, you know, oh, that's just intuitive. But listen, these are minor quibbles. I think for the price, this is a great unit. I really do. It's well built, it's solid. It does everything you need a $110 light to do, in my opinion. And what I love about it is that it's very sturdy. It's very well made. I have lugged this thing all over the place during the past 5 months. I've taken it to all kinds of shoots and it's held up. Is it as good as a, you know, $1,000 Aperture 120 Mark II, whatever, you know, light dome thing? No. Okay, of course not. That's $1,000 for a huge softbox and an expensive aperture. But for $110 for a supplemental, you would use this as almost a fill light or a rim light. I probably wouldn't use this ever as a key light, but it's a great light as just to boost a little bit more light into the background. Check out this thumbnail I made when I did the Viltrox review. That's this light. I just put it in the woods behind the smoke grenades that I lit off when I was tossing that lens around. You know, it worked and it's rugged. So I recommend this light. I think it's a great light. If you don't have a video light or just an all-around studio kind of, oh, I need a little bit more light here type of light, this is a great unit to get. Well, that's my light review, okay? If you enjoyed the video, please give it the like and subscribe. I'm gonna be making a lot more videos. I've got more product reviews coming. I have more Fast Fridays, quick tutorials coming. And let me tell you something else. I've been reading your comments. I love the comments. I love the comments. I've been reading the comments and I'm hearing you loud and clear. I was actually shocked at this. You all, or most of you, really want Capture One tutorials. I mean, I was surprised. I think I've had that as my #1 request. More of you have asked for Capture One tutorials than anything else. You know, ask and you shall receive. I'm gonna do a whole series on Capture One, and here's why this will be so cool. I don't know a whole lot about Capture One, so I'm gonna be stepping into it kind of as a journey, and you're gonna come with me. We're gonna go do it together. We're gonna do the journey of Capture One together, and I can learn from you too. That's what the comments are so great for. And you know, I've always said, I just work here. This is your channel, and if I'm not working hard enough, call me out on it. Tell me, and you know what? I'll work harder, all right? So anyhow, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another video very soon. So long. You get about 4 hours or so of battery life. I need to put the batteries in you because I got to get this video finished, okay? Come on. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's got about... There we go. It's now on. Whoops. Why is it not? Why is it not on? What's going on? Oh, I turned it down. Okay. I got to do this again. The whole thing. Okay.